First into the ring today is the Bracco Italiano, followed by the Brittany, the English setter, the German long-haired pointer, the German short-haired pointer, the German wire-haired pointer, the setter, then the Hungarian visual, the Hungarian wire-haired visual, the Irish red-line setter, the Irish setter, the Italian Spinoni, the Bottle Romano, a large Munsterlander, the pointer, the Chesapeake Bay retriever, the curly coat retriever, the flat coat retriever.
Good afternoon from Windsor, where you're watching the Gundog group. If you could let me know whether you can hear and see everything okay, that would be nice. And if you'd now like to start sharing with any fellow Gundog enthusiasts or people you might want to see the group, now's the time to do it.
The Field Spaniel, the Irish Water Spaniel, the Sussex Spaniel, the Welsh Springer Spaniel, the Spanish
Alex Stewart, can you hear me over there in Northern Ireland? It's a very blustery Windsor today. Hi, Sandra White in Scotland, our dog's photographer.
Import register, we have the Barbie.
Sharon Lewis got you watching. So anybody come back to me with the sound check if you would, please, that would be good. Hello, Richard. What? Can't believe how windy it actually is here. You might pick it up off the microphone, to be honest. Hi, Denise Green. Hey up. Sounds okay. Thank you, Janelle Walshaw Robbins. Thank you very much indeed. Hey up, AJ Beckley. Henri HAL. I've just got that. Nice one. Thank you. Already nearly 60 people have tuned in. It's quite early actually for the group. It's only about 3:45 here. But a well-filled ring as usual for the Gundog group, and we have Mr. Gavin Robertson as our group judge. Hey, Michelle Stidwell, Maria Sotiris. If you're watching from outside of the UK, do let us know. And good afternoon also, Mr. Hayden Rudham. Hayden, sorry to hear about your news. Alan Seymour was just telling me, so all the best to you and your family. So, Gavin's had his first look around the ring.
Seen is the Bracco Italiano. This is a dog, aged 4 years, sent through today by Mr. D. Smith from an entry of 41. Bracco translates simply as Italian Hound and is the oldest pointing breed in Europe.
Our commentator Stuart is giving background to the breeds. I'm not sure whether you can hear it in the background.
Its popularity increased exponentially in the 16th century when hunting with firearms began. The breed made its first appearance in the UK in 1989, the Bracco Italiano.
That's Stuart Band on the main ring commentary, giving a detailed history of the breed, origins, etc. history. And a good big size ring here at Windsor. Always, it's at this time of the year, you know, it always looks a bit sort of sunburnt, and I'm sure it's going to be very warm over the next few days as well. They're talking about 31 degrees on Sunday.
This is number 45, a dog 5 years of age, sent through today by Mr. R. MacDonald from an entry of 20. Although the breed was at one time called the Brittany Spaniel, it is not a Spaniel. It is one of the hunt, point and retrieve breeds and is used primarily for bird hunting. Coming as it does from the northwest of France, it's not surprising that it is believed to share its ancestry with that of the Welsh Springer Spaniel, the Brittany.
That's the Brittany. Whatever you do, don't call it a Brittany Spaniel. Irene Rushford, suffering from wind in Leeds, who are misses, as they say. Hi Louise Moss, Colin Hill. Jade Isla Belladonna Pike, there's a good four-handle name. Big bang behind me as the ringboard's just going flying in the wind.
Now we have the English setter. This is number 80, a dog, aged 2 years, sent today through by Mrs. S. Lowe.
If you're sending good wishes like Glad Wiseman, just tell us what breed Jan and Bruno is. I don't necessarily know them all. Same goes for Dawn Elrington with Linda and Ross.
Resulted in one of the most glamorous of the setter breeds we know today. Most setter breeds were kept by noble families who kept them on their estate and gave their names to some strains. The English setter.
Hola Miguel Angel Castro Garcia, where are you watching from? Now, if anybody wants to know about puppy groups or special beginners, I do believe they're being judged in separate rings this year at Windsor. Something I'll have to work out for the groups over the weekend.
The German long-haired pointer is the relative new kid on the block. Although it shares a long heritage with its smaller German cousins, the GSB and GWB, having first been shown in Frankfurt in 1878, it did not receive recognition from the Kennel Club until 1997. The German long-haired pointer. The next dog to be examined is the German short-haired pointer. Exhibit number 106 is a 2-year-old dog, also sent through by Mr. B. Limpers from an entry of 40. The German short-haired pointer was one of the first HPR breeds to arrive in the UK after the Second World War. The German short-haired pointer is probably the most successful in both working aspects and show scene, and was developed in its native country to do it all hunting par excellence dog, the German short-haired pointer.
So of course the show continues Friday, Saturday and Sunday right through to Sunday evening, and it's a new look Windsor this year, lots of events happening as well.
4-year-old bitch, sent through today by Mr. D. Smith from an entry of 24.
If you're looking for results, go to the FOSS data site for live results.
It's a larger, more rugged version of the GSP. The breeding of wire-coated pointing dogs became a mania among German sportsmen in the early 1800s. From the very beginning, its coat...
And of course, you know it's Windsor when you hear all the planes overhead from Heathrow as well. You might not be able to hear it, but I can. Gavin, of course, will reduce this large group down to probably 8-10 dogs. Then we'll have a bit of fun with you guys making your own selections.
The next dog to be examined is the Gordon Setter. This is exhibit number 202, a 9-year-old bitch.
This is our Teresa Watkins, of course.
The Gordon Setter originally hails from the estates of the Dukes of Gordon near Fochabers and the River Spey in Scotland, where the kennel of Black and Tan setters was established to hunt the various game birds that were raised there. One of the Dukes was renowned for his Scottish deerhounds, the Gordon Setter.
So they're actually calling the best puppies for the Gundog group. So over the weekend I'll see where they're actually judging them and see whether I can get a separate camera set up for puppies and special beginners.
Now we have the Hungarian Vizsla. This is exhibit number 258, a 4-year-old bitch, sent through today from Mr. R. Mosedale from an engine 78. The Vizsla is believed to have been descended from the Transylvanian hound and the Turkish yellow dog. They were used for falconry on the plains of Hungary in the 14th century. The breed almost disappeared as a result of the Second World War and only survived as a result of Hungarian refugees who took their dogs with them. The Hungarian Vizsla.
Thanks for a few weather reports coming in. Jane Gledhill says it's sunny in Cambridgeshire. Good afternoon. Decard said good luck to Sarah with ... You go girly. I wish I knew what breed that was. Salvo Azzopardi, thank you for making it possible to see these shows. Salvo, I assume, are you watching in Italy? I know we've got some Italian visitors there.
Remember.
It's a completely separate breed from its cousin. It was developed in the 1930s with the aim of producing a dog.
Everybody's walking around with nice ice creams. I could do with one of those.
And more substantial frame, capable of working in cold weather and retrieving from icy water.
Now we have a lot of overseas visitors here as well this year. I'm going to try and get around and see a few and say hello to a few as well. Hi Sheila Sanders watching from Nerja near Malaga. Patricia Rogerson, isn't it always rainy in Middlesbrough? Hello to you and your family anyway. We've been long time friends for many years. Hello, you're here from
Switzerland.
Ah, nice to meet you, Michael. I'm going to whip the camera around and you have some visitors here from Switzerland. There they are, okay.
Now we have the Irish Red and White Setter. This is exhibit number 324.
That's the first of our overseas visitors that we've seen. Have you been judging or showing?
Yeah,
or judging, okay.
Black coats.
Flat coats, okay.
The Irish Red and White Setter predates the Irish Setter. Before the invention of gunpowder, nets were used to trap birds located by dogs, and the breed was
We've not met before, have we? We've not met before, I don't think.
I know your face from
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah, oh well.
The breed was also used
Quite a few shows in Europe.
The
Anyway,
Irish Red and White Setter.
did the world show in Geneva with Laurent Pichard and Barbara Muller and all that.
Okay, because I was judging there as well.
Yeah. I know we have Simone Luca here from Italy, photographer. I think Olga Serafina is here showing. If you do know of any overseas visitors coming, do let me know. Send me a message on Messenger. And also a reminder, the Our Dog stand is here. We're very close to the ice cream van actually. Tina and Sue will just be over there. You can see them just behind there. That blue one.
Sent through today on Mr. A. Watt from an engine of 118.
Here's one for you, Alex Stewart.
The Sota Rua, Irish or red setter, increased in popularity to the detriment of the red and white. The first standard was approved in Ireland in 1886 based on a 100-point scale, and apart from dropping the points, has remained largely unchanged in most of the countries where the breed is recognised.
Do we have a full group here? Looks a pretty well populated ring. Hi, Jackie Millington sending good luck to Amanda and Parker, the Golden Retriever. Hi, Sue Lemon. And Norma Ellis, one of our regular viewers in Darlington. Pam Cox, best wishes there to Bruno, the Spanish water dog. Again, our judge Gavin Robertson, if you didn't see him enter the ring at the start.
This is exhibit number 468, a 2-year-old dog sent through today by Mr. R. Morris from an MG of 50.
That'd be Richard Morris, who's just joined us here on the top table.
Rough-haired pointer-type dogs were common on the Italian peninsula since the Renaissance. The modern-day Spinone comes from Piedmont in northwest Italy and was the most important hunting breed in the region. It arrived in the UK in 1981, the Italian Spinone.
Hello, Exotic Somerset with Hayley Davis and Pam Cox in Northumberland, and Mandy Romeo Dieste says, Michael. You have somebody says hello. Mandy
hello,
Romeo
Max.
says hello. Okay. There's no escape anymore. No escape. No. So pass your message on there, Mandy. He's very pleased to know that you're watching there. It's our first table dog. Is this Bruno? No, it's not Bruno.
This is exhibit number 514, a 1-year-old dog.
Hi, Pam in Northumberland, Sue in Wirral, Northallerton, Angela Chandler.
Described as the Italian equivalent of the Irish Water Spaniel by an Italian expert on the breed, they are perfect swimmers with webbing between their toes and were used as duck hunters.
Very backlit because of the brightness outside here, so apologies for the condition of the screen if it's not quite so sharp. We can't complain that it's good weather, of course. Over 230 people watching live now. Some of you should be working, I'm sure. It's only 5 to 4 in the afternoon on a Thursday. What are you doing?
Now we have the large Windsor line. Exhibit number 548.
Yeah, a few hearts and likes coming in there. Always nice to see those. Show your support.
From an entry of 22. This breed is an offshoot of the German long-haired pointer, having been originally recognised as a colour variant of the breed until 1919. This was a breed predominantly bred for hunting and not for the shore end.
I like that one. Andrew Buttress Holt, our dog's subscription manager and minder of the office. He is working, and this is work for him. Hello, Northallerton, Angela Chandler. Norma Ellis saying somebody's just made up a German wired pointer. Hello, Jackie from a pleasant Dorset. See you Sunday. It's going to be hot Sunday. We've got a runner here. And hello, James Byrne in Limerick. Gadamila Mahagut, Kainamila Falcha Island. Hello, Holland. Karen Jeniskens van Gerven. All is good. Thank you for joining. Dankowal Holland.
Now we have the
Hey up Ilkley, Wendy
This is
Lacey.
exhibit number 619, a 5-year-old dog sent through today by Mrs. J.
Sarah
Harrison,
in Wales
from
and
NGO
N. Douthwaite
77.
in sunny Corfu.
The pointer is believed to be a descendant of the old Spanish pointer, brought by soldiers returning from Spain at the beginning of the 18th century. Its point is always spectacular in a motionless pose, and its sense of smell exceptional. The pointer is the symbol of Westminster Kennel Club, the American equivalent of our crafts.
Good spot that, Stuart. He just said the pointer is the emblem or the almost like on the logo of Westminster, of course, Westminster Dog Show in the States. Norma, you're right, the ice cream van's got a good spot. I fancy an ice cream, and of course I can't move from this spot. And if anybody's listening and they're here at the show, don't buy me one, because I won't be able to eat it and operate the camera at the same time.
This is the Chesapeake Bay Retriever. Exhibit number 647, a 1-year-old dog, sent through today by Mrs. J. Miller.
Well, that's very cutting, Janelle Robbins. James Rogerson's at work. Hi Norfolk, Linda Heath. Lynn Owens there in ridiculously windy Lincolnshire Wolds.
From a shore from a shipwreck in Maryland in the USA are subsequently mated to local retriever type dogs.
Yep.
The new breed is
Thanks, Sue Lemon. Yeah, it's okay, particularly when I'm down here. It's just aiming down. Thanks for that.
And thanks to his oily, thick coat, dries out in next to no time. The Chesapeake Bay Retriever.
Hi Angela Martin, watching brackets retired. I'm working brackets, should be retired. I'm too old. Hi Paul Wilkinson, one of our regulars. Big terrier man in the Midlands. And Wendy Imrie, hello, thanks for the wave. Of course the wind's not going to bother these Gundogs. Might be a bit tricky on toy day if it's like this.
Retriever. This is exhibit number 679, a 4-year-old bitch sent through today by Mrs. G. May from an age of 31.
Hi David Nicholas in Northumberland. Jenny Shora Wheeler, surely if you go to on the main Our Dogs one, you should be able to comment on that. Not sure which way you've come in, but
It was one of the first
thank you for those likes, Mr. Wilkinson.
the other being the wavy coated, which is now known as the flat coated retriever. The curly coated retriever.
Hi Marilyn Roberts in Wales, and Jill Borman says good luck to Justin Scar Tygeeson, made of his curly coat champion to an international champion today. Make a note of that one, Jenny Shora Wheeler. Flipping out, all you retired people. Jane Stevens, happily retired in Devon. And here's me still working. Hi Liz Holmes Leak. I think you got my email the other day about breed notes, probably.
This is exhibit number 692, 4-year-old.
Glenys Harrison, where is the American Cocker? Good point.
The flat coat was originally a wavy coated retriever, and the breed was popular on large shooting estates in the late 19th century and was known simply as the gamekeeper's dog. The founder of the Kennel Club.
Of course, I'm sitting next to the judge of flat coat retrievers today.
Stabilise breed type. The flat coated retriever.
He's actually doing his own bit of filming as his best of breeds now just going through paces under Group Judge Gavin Robertson. Hi Hannah Holden, good luck to Abby and her beautiful flat coat. That was well timed, Hannah Holden.
There is no golden retriever. The best of breed handler has tendered their apology.
Oops, I know somebody was watching for the golden retriever, but they pulled out. Not too sure why.
1074.
There's Richard Stafford with a lab.
Today by Mrs. J. Woodall.
So now we know why there's no golden. Not too sure about the American Cocker. Hi Glenys in Chester. And Mr. Wincup, Simon, see you tomorrow.
Newfoundland's Labrador region. Known only for its prowess for retrieving game, the breed is used extensively.
Hi Val Turrell, Denise Mosey, thank you for the thank yous.
Used in the detection of drugs and arms.
Marianne Scattered, where are you watching? It sounds Swedish. Richard here is now the chairman of the Welsh Kennel Club show. I don't think I'll be able to make it this year because it comes hard on the heels of the World Dog Show in Helsinki. And if anybody does want to take an ad in the Helsinki issue, we're very busy on it. It's going to be a big one, so please book your space by contacting me or Kerry Rushby or Matthew Oddy or Georgina Howard.
Sent through today by Mr. S. Richardson from an entry of 81.
Hi Kirsty Jensen, sending best wishes to the Curly, Dave Nick. I've mentioned hi Lee Studholm, Leon Bergerman. Well done Jenny on fixing the Facebook thing. Anything goes with Facebook. And our friend there, Sander Nugtaran from the Labrador Kennel, who's sending good wishes out to the Curly and the Labrador. And if you do want to take an ad in the World Dog Show issue, do let me know, Sander. Joyce Doncaster, hi Joyce, thanks for the coverage, nice one. Oh, Marianne, well I was close, you guys, you It does look a bit of a Viking name, that, doesn't it?
Also tendered his apologies to the judge. So we now have
There's another breed just tendered apologies to the judge.
This
The
is
American Cocker, that answers that question.
113, a 2-year-old bitch sent through today by Mrs. A. Moon from an entry of 28. The Clumber arrived in the United Kingdom from France, courtesy of the Duke of Newcastle, and were bred at his family home of Clumber Park in Nottinghamshire, overseen by his gamekeeper, William Mansell. Heavier than other types, he works at a more leisurely pace. Another in the vulnerable breeds category, the Cocker Spaniel.
Now you might see this stream popping up on quite a few other sites because I've just done a big sharing. Just so everybody can enjoy this first group from Windsor, 6 more to follow. It's going to be a bit of a marathon stint.
This is exhibit number 1336, a 1-year-old dog sent through today by Mr. D. Todd from an entry 103. The Cocker is the most popular in the Spaniel family and the 3rd most popular breed in the UK. Interestingly, the only requirement to be categorised as a Cocker Spaniel prior to the 1870s was the need to weigh in at less than 25 pounds. In 1892, the breed was recognised as a separate one by the Kennel Club, the Cocker Spaniel.
So that's the Cocker Spaniel. Still quite a few more breeds to be seen before Gavin makes his shortlist.
Now we have the English Springer Spaniel. This is exhibit number 1345.
Plenty of people here around the ring. Of course, we have a lot of caravanners here at Windsor, so people do stay. They're not necessarily rushing home. Always makes for a better atmosphere.
And is the traditional dog for the rock shooter. Once known as the Norfolk Spaniel, the Duke of Norfolk is credited with playing a significant role in the development of the breed. Springer is the word used to spring or flush birds into the air.
Can you hear Stuart behind me on the PA system giving a history? Not too sure whether that's the case. Thanks Joyce Doncaster again, thanks for the coverage. Wendy and Windsor is a fantastic show. I like what they've done this year at Wendy because they brought a few innovations in. They've got a curry night on Friday and they've got afternoon tea thing. I mean, it's a show, so let's make a weekend of it. David Nicholson, coming to your message next.
This is exhibit number 1416, a 5-year-old bitch sent through today by Mr. R. Millsdale from an entry of 29.
That's a good story, that one.
Similar to the Cocker, although longer in the body with shorter legs, the breed was developed in the late 19th century.
Yeah, I saw.
The Cocker with the Sussex Spaniel.
Small world. David, so Michael's now seen that message. If you want to follow this, just like the Our Dogs, it's on the Our Dogs page. Yeah. So, good story that, David Nicholson. That's a real live action connection there. Well done. Anybody else has got any stories about the judges, best of breeds, friends around here? Share them on here. It's open house. Hi Emma Fort, so good luck to the Cocker, also made up today. Hi Deborah Rogers from lovely hot Shrewsbury. What a lovely place Shrewsbury is. Took Mrs H there for a weekend a few weekends ago. We went to the local theatre and she did a lot of shopping. Oh dear, but it's a lovely place. Better than Chester, I thought.
Now we have the Irish Water Spaniel. This is exhibit number 1442, a 4-year-old dog sent through today by Mr H. Nelson from an entry of 25.
young handler here, that's what we like to see. Younger people coming through. Ross Elwood, come and see us on the Our Dog stand, let's do a photo. This is your 50th year since your first Windsor. Worth getting a photo in the paper. Hi Ross Davies, thanks for your nice comments as well. Thanks also to everybody who congratulated me on me being, I don't know, what's the word, elevated to honorary life member of the Kennel Club, which happened on Tuesday this week at the AGM, when I was also down south. 2 trips down south in the week from Manchester. I'll need a passport. Of course, our Windsor team here are all dressed in not pink, but crushed raspberry, shall we say, their blazers. I'll give you a look at one now very quickly. There he goes. Now on to the Sussex Spaniel. Over 350 people watching live. Very good, thank you very much. Srinivasan. Wow, where are you watching? Thank you for the comments.
Giving tongue, lacking in other spaniels, to alert the hunter of his quarry.
Thanks Sharon, yeah, it's a bit tricky with the wind as well.
In 1872, the Sussex Spaniel.
Bronwyn, who is Kev? I don't know whether we can get the dog in. Might win the group, do you know what I mean?
Okay.
If not, we'll just get a picture.
Okay.
Now we have a Welsh Springer Spaniel. This is exhibit number 1471, 4-year-old dog, sent through today by Mr. P. Barnaby from an entry 46.
Yeah, Pete Barnaby, also connected with the Birdbrook Company.
Any suggestion that it is responsible for the Welsh will almost certainly be refuted. A red and white Welsh hunting dog featured in Welsh literature as far back as the Middle Ages. The Welsh Spaniel.
Ciao, Mario Beniti, come stai Mario?
1902.
Namaste, Srin Vasalu. And hello, Inga Johansson. You'd have to be from Sweden with a name like Johansson.
Now we have a Spanish water dog. This is exhibit number 1541, a 2-year-old dog sent through today by Mr. R. McDonald from an entry of 25. The Spanish water dog is traditionally used as a herder of sheep, although it is also adept at retrieving wildfowl from water. In the USA, the breed is classified as a herding group, which is our pastoral. The FCI classifies it into pay, flushing and water dogs, and our own kennel club regards it as a member of the Gundog group, the Spanish water dog. Now we have the Bible. This is exhibit number 1583, 2-year-old dog, sent through today by Mr. Roy Morris from an entry of 40. The Weimaraner was kept in the Weimar court in Germany in the 19th century. Grand Duke Karl August kept the breed to hunt large game, such as boar, bear and deer. Sometimes referred to as the grey ghost of the dog world because of
Right, we're getting close to the end of the group here, I think.
instead of the hunting style, the Weimar.
Right, so that's the Weimaraner. Catching up a few more comments. Ooh, lots of you commenting. I got past Inga from Sweden, Sandra again up in Scotland, Sandra White. Don't forget, if you do want photos at shows for any adverts in our dogs or the annuals or magazines, see Sandra, Ruth Dalrymple, Alan, Seymour, Will Harris, all the team.
Exhibit number 1589, dog.
Gillian Wallington, who is Joe and Archie? And George in Sweden, the golden was withdrawn and apologies given to the judge. Don't know the reason. Hello, Espen Anderson from where? Norway? Afternoon, and Mary Butterfield. Helene Deldahead. Where are you from? Hi, Sarah Sampson. Sinead Taggart. Hello. Yes, it was called Absent, correct. That's the golden and also the American Cocker Spaniel. We had two absentees. And hello, Jan in Holland. And thank you. I appreciate that. Dank u wel. Now, moment of truth for the shortlist. 400 of you watching. Let's see where Gavin goes with the shortlist, and then let's have a bit of fun with you giving me your 1, 2, 3, 4 in any order. Usually I've got Mr. Richard Kinsey helping me here at this stage. I don't know where Kinsey is. Hi, Carl William O'Connor. You love Windsor, lots of people do. It's a lot of people's favourite show, so it's nice that they've had a real attempt to bring some changes this year. Hi, Rosemary Kerr, back in the USA. I often wonder what's going through a group judge's mind at this stage. He's probably got half a dozen that he really likes. Has he got a winner in mind? Certainly having a good look round this extensive group. Look at that. Okay, here we go. So Gavin is going to bring out the Bracco, followed by the GSP, I think. Yes, it is. And the down the Vizsla, Spinoni, the Gotto, the Labrador, curly coat, flat-coated retriever. We have a happy judge on my right because that was his best of breed.
Congratulations on your best of breed.
Thank you, Rosemary Kerr. Nice story from you. And good afternoon again, Sinead Taggart. And you are at work. Jolly good. And you've got this on in the background, Sinead. That works, doesn't it? Eh? How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Is it 9? So start thinking about your top 4, folks. Gavin's going to give everybody one up and down, I'm sure. Good afternoon, Simon Parsons. Simon, if I could ask you to send through what we were talking about on Tuesday about your proposal stroke discussion point at the AGM, if you don't mind. Or if you're here at the show, I'm here till Sunday. Hi, Anne Cave in sunny northeast. Thanks, Laura Galloway. Lucy Grundy, the owner, gave their apologies for absence. Hi, Chris enjoyable. Can't wait for Sunday Bridge at Bogle. Still very, very windy. Lots of things blowing around behind us here. Amy Morgan. Which one's Emma Towns? What's Emma got? Tell us the breed, whoever you're cheering from. I'm glad people are applauding. I'll have a word with the commentator just to try and encourage people to, especially at this stage, just give everybody a round of applause. Well, I'm not too sure if anything's following in this particular ring afterwards. But I will, if I hear judging going on for special beginners or puppies, I will have a wander down and just see. Here's a wide angle view of this huge tent and the best in show ring. Quite a structure, I'm sure very expensive. Windsor's not been shy about sharing its accounts over the last few years, so good to see they've got lots of support this year. Jenny Shura Wheeler, I think it's 9, but I haven't got my long distance glasses with me. Come on, nobody's given me a top 3 yet. Top 4, come on. I'm going to say, in the top 4, let's put the flat-coated retriever just because the judge is sat next to me. It's a tricky one. Trying to stop everything blowing over. No problem. Official photos have been done, of course, by Alan Seymour, who's just right behind me here at the main ring. And if you do want to order any, where do they go, Alan? Alan Seymour Photography online, if people want to order.
My normal website. No, my normal email address.
Right, which is?
I can't think what it is now.
Seymour Allen at 68 gmail.com if you need anything from Alan. Yeah, it's always in our dogs. Okay, so Gavin's going to have a look round in a second, give us the boards. Nobody came through with the top 4. Kim Davies likes the Springer. No particular order. Bridget likes the Legato. Thank you, Jill Borman. Curly Bracco Flatcoat Legato. Curly is appearing twice, so is the Flatcoat. Nice one, Norma Ellis. We're all going to find out shortly. I think GSP might be in. He's going to the right. He's going to the curly coat, I think. Curly coat. The curly coat. Second in the group's going to be the Vizsla, I think.
Group 2 is the Hungarian Vizsla.
And the Bracco, is it?
Group 3, the Bracco Italiano.
Yeah, very popular. And coming down the other end towards the Springer.
And Group 4,
the English Springer Spaniel completes the group. Now, stay with us. We're going to have a lap of honour. There'll be some presentations. And I'll just go and find out. Don't disappear. I'll go and find out if the Gundog puppy groups or special beginners are being judged, and I'll transfer the stream down there. So don't go away.
The group winner will round the ring, please. The currently quoted retriever, followed by the Hungarian Vizsla, the Bracco Italiano, and the English Springer Spaniel. The first group winner that we received the best in show on Sunday. The trophy is being carried out by our Chairman, Mr. Gerald King, the Assistant Secretary, Mr. Mrs. Scatcher and Ruby Cornell of Royal Canon.
They're in the back, Brian.
And on behalf of the officers and committee of Windsor, I'd like to extend our thanks for your continued support. I hope you all had an enjoyable day. If you are travelling home, wish you a safe journey, and we look forward to your continued support next year at our 2026 show. Thank you and good afternoon.
Yeah, I believe the special beginners and maybe veterans are on elsewhere, so stay with.
Get one with you, Michelle.
What, get one with you?
It's all about you, David. It's all about you.
We can leave tomorrow morning. Are you there? Just for a photo. Good.
Just going to have a couple of words with our
Congratulations, now
group
you're one
judge.
of the elite.
I'm just going to have a word with our group winner. Stuart Band, of course, is our commentator today, with his shirts, of course, the usual shirts. I'm going to ask him, can you get everybody to applaud when they've done the cut? Because it was very quiet. It's a thing of mine. Yeah. Our group winner here, Justin, speaking to Liz Cartledge at the moment.
Thank you very much.
Are you speaking Scandinavian to each other? Justin, I'm going to clip the microphone to you. We've got our group winner down here. So just for the benefit of people who might not know you or know the dog, just tell us the dog's full pedigree, your name, where you're from, things like that. So
Yeah.
you're okay.
Yeah. I'm Jostein from Norway. Been active in curlies for 9 years now and breeding 7 litters. This is from my first litter. She's named Skavingen's First Impression out of my a Dutch import. Soeterregenboog van Elegast.
Not the first time you've been over here.
No. This is her 3rd time in the UK. So she have got a reserve CC at Crufts last year, best of breeder Crufts this year.
Who was the judge at Crufts?
This year it was Moray
Oh,
Armstrong.
that'd be Murray Armstrong. How useful was that?
Very useful. He has a very good dog.
Thank you.
So, and what made you come back to for Windsor?
I heard it's a very nice showground, and I was thinking that I would try to make her up over here. So now she have a second ticket, so we will see if we will come back.
Okay, so of course you've got to come back on Sunday, so what are you going to do?
We will see. I have to figure out the logistics. I'm flying back to Norway tomorrow morning.
Oh really, you're going to fly back? We'll leave the dog here, you fly back. Alright, good luck. We'll see you Sunday. Congratulations as well. Quick word now with our group judge, Gavin Robertson. Yeah, Gavin, I'll just clip it to you. I mean, we've done this kind of thing before. Could you just ask you just to come here because it's very bright behind, very white there. Just going to clip the microphone on Gavin, who's going to give us a quick rundown on the group. It's a big group actually, Gavin, as well.
Yeah. No, it was a really good group actually. Yeah. Lovely big ring, and yeah, I mean, to be honest, I thought it was a standout. The winner, she looked fantastic on the go around.
I had a lot of people, picking it on.
Oh really?
Well, yeah.
Oh my God, her carriage, her head is just beautiful, But just the whole carriage to her, she's just effortless. So yeah, really nice. Yeah, really good.
Full group. I know there were 2 absentees, but it seemed like.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I mean, even the barbette we had as well. So yeah, nice set of dogs. So
you had a moment of thinking before you made your cut.
yeah, I just wanted to just check heads again and just have that composure, just to think I'm doing the right thing here. So yeah, no, I was happy with it.
Do you have a set number in mind, or you're looking for?
No, do you know what? Sometimes stewards say to you, pull out 8 or pull out 9, but that can throw your mind sometimes because you're thinking, oh, I've still got to find one more, or I've got too many. I just pull out many as I like, to be honest. So.
What about your second and third?
Yeah, really nice. Yeah, the Bracco, the Vizsla's second. A lovely clean outline to her. It's very balanced, nice footfall to her. The Bracco, I love his type. Like in his gait going round is beautiful. He's got a lovely headpiece to him.
Big ring as well.
Yeah, I mean it's perfect for a Bracco in this ring.
Are you judging over the weekend again?
Tomorrow. I'm doing Fairhounds tomorrow. So.
Make sure you got your sun cream.
Yeah, no, get a bit burnt on this. Thank you.
I forgot my hat. Thanks very much. That's Gavin Robertson, of course. Thanks very much, Gav. And I think that's it from in here. I think there are puppy groups going down at the far end. If anybody would like me to have a wander down, just let me know. And I've lost track of some of the comments, having that little chat. Yeah, so there is activity down there. So if you just give me a sec to readjust, and we'll see what's happening down there.
one group doing terrible.
So it seems to me that the other groups have been finished, because I was just looking down here at the, I think, the puppy group winner and maybe the veteran, I'm not sure, because everybody's just come back into this tent. Normally these groups would have been done in this ring, but Windsor have changed it around this year. As you can see, windy, bad hair day. So I think that's it for the live stream this afternoon. But of course we've got 6 more groups. There's Richard in the background. 6 more groups over Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So I'll draw close to this now. Watch out for our coverage over the weekend, and do make sure you like the main Our Dogs page. And also, if anybody wants to subscribe, take an ad or whatever, come and see us by the Our Dogs stand right near the ice cream van. You can't miss us. Catch you tomorrow. Thanks for all tuning in, and thanks for all the nice comments, folks.